There we go. Live. Wow. Wow, look at my hair. Jeez, I look like I got hit by a train. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get on. I say that. I hate saying that because I sound like a robot. But we're going to give everybody a few minutes to get on here because I got to thinking about something. Mitch, what's up? I got to thinking about something, and we're going to have a little conversation here for a second. Western Ohio Bigfoot research. How are you today? All right. Western Ohio Bigfoot research. I got a report over in Dayton. Why don't you hit me up? 216-632-9385. Let's do a little bit of investigating on that one and see if it's real. Pork and beans! David Leonard, what's going on? Pedro, what's going on? Butch, everybody. I mean, I could sit here and do this all day long. Redneck Randy, there you are. I see you. Les, what's going on, Michael? If I didn't say your name, I'm sorry. Doing great. All right. So, sitting there and I'm watching YouTube. Just now, I'm going through YouTube, watching it. And I'm going, I'm watching some Bigfoot stuff. Kim Vega, I see you. Yeah. I knew a Kathy Vega back in high school. But watching Bigfoot stuff here on YouTube, and I'm watching these guys. And then I'll switch over to a little bit of paranormal stuff. I'm watching some Twin Paranormal. If you guys don't know who they are, they're pretty good. Get over there, do the thing, Then I watch, a little Casper site. If you don't know who he is, get over there, do the thing, subscribe. And I got to thinking, I have to be one of the luckiest men on this planet. The last couple weeks, all right, it's been pretty hard for me. And I've been boohooing and I've been crybabying. And I'm thinking, you know what, man? I ain't got no right. Because I am surrounded with everybody in this community that loves me. And I got to going. I said, all right. So I turned YouTube off. I start going through some of the old Outdoor University. And I start reading some of the chats on the live and stuff. And I start thinking, there's some really good people here in this community. I just want to address something. All right. Hold on, Les. He says, I'm losing you. Hold on and pay attention. All right. Yeah, you're one hell of a lucky dude. That's right, Mitch. I am. Because I got the support of all you guys. There's almost 3,000 members here. And that's amazing. And then I had a subscriber just hit me up out of the blue. Somebody I didn't even know, never even seen them in chat. Give me a little bit of words of wisdom. I don't know if he's seen my live the other day when I was talking about Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, time for everything. And I thought to myself, man, so, I went back and I read it and I said, man, that's amazing. So I got to thinking, being as lucky as I am, all I want to say is thank you to all of you subscribers out there because, this channel wouldn't even be possible if it wasn't for you guys. Like I told you this before, I'm just, Don Juan, I said, you just hit me up. You just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? So, and I got to thinking, man, we as a community are incredibly lucky that we have the support of all of us, So it says, Mace says, did you smoke meth? What kind of comment's that, man? Honest to God. What kind of comment's that? I'm trying to sit here and I'm trying to praise my subscribers, and you're going to say some dumbass shit like that. Now, there's $2 for the swear jar. That's retarded. Anyways, I got to thinking on how lucky we are as a community here. So we're going to start stepping up our game on these Bigfoot hunts. I called the woman from the Geosite today, and I got to talking to her, and we had a pretty good conversation. I was there earlier today. I called her back. We got to talking, had a pretty good conversation, and it got me thinking, because she don't care if I bring somebody in there. She doesn't, and they got me thinking, man, no, this just, God damn it, So I called my Whistler, and I told him what happened with, with my old cameraman. And I told him that I would be bringing somebody new. So we are going to find a lucky subscriber to go into Old Man Whistler's with me, is what we're going to do. Because not that I need any validity, okay? But it's, for those of you that haven't experienced being next to a Sasquatch or in the vicinity of a Sasquatch, man, it is an amazing, a fearful, a joyful, there's so many emotions that run through you, I was watching Todd Stange's, thing that he did Sunday, and he's right. He's got a point. He really does, man. Holy moly, it's terrifying. That's right. It really is terrifying. And I got to thinking, I'm going to take somebody in Old Man Whistler's with me. I got Jerry, I got Mike. They can always go in with me. But, that's really not their thing. They got their channel over there, and they're doing their thing. So, I'm thinking about, taking somebody in there with me. Because, you guys sit there on a couch and you watch this. And yes, it has entertainment value. Yeah, that would be, David Leonard says that would be fun for some lucky subscriber. And it would be. But you think it would be fun. Your first experience isn't fun. Okay, it's terrifying. It really is. And for those of you that have actually been in the presence of a Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Grassman, whatever you want to call it, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Guys, the Bible says there's a time for everything. There's a time for crying, there's a time for laughter, time for weeping, time for mourning. It is. DA, I see you. What's up, DA? What's going on, big dog? How are you today? V, I see you. Tim, I see you. David Leonard, Redneck Randy, all you guys. Whitney, I see y'all. I see y'all. I'm sorry if I'm not saying hi. I'm just trying to get this out of the way real quick because I want to take someone into Old Man Whistler's with me. So I called him up, and I told him what happened. He knew that there was two of us. He said, that's nor here nor there. That's none of my business. I just don't want my property invaded. That's pretty much what he said. So we're going to, we're going to try to figure something out about, what we're going to do. I'm thinking maybe what I'd like to do is take another research in there, somebody from another research group, not a whole group, just somebody from another research group. Maybe it'd be Western Bigfoot, maybe it'd be Squatch Topic, maybe it'd be Illinois Squatch. Because we got, some other research groups that are, members here. I think that would be great to do. Dillo, what's up? I see you. There you are, Western Bigfoot. That's what I just said, Western Bigfoot. I'd like to take somebody that's going to, get some research in, because that way you got research from a whole nother area. Because look, getting research from one box, okay, and getting data from one box isn't anything. Let's take the largemouth bass, for example. If you study the largemouth bass from one pond, you're not going to get general behavior of largemouth bass throughout, North America. Okay, you're not. So we really got to up this game, man, with this research, guys. I mean, the channel's name is Outdoor University, and it should be about learning and it should be about research. And, I feel that it's more just, that it's more about the entertainment value of the hunts and, and we're starting to lose the research aspect of it. And I don't want to do that, so we really need to figure out how we can up our game. Look, all you guys got to do, hit me up on Facebook, Charles Mills. Boom. Hit me a messenger. You got my phone number, 216-632-9385. Text me. Let's start figuring out a game plan on research and how we can share this research with other research groups. Because one thing that I'm noticing as I was watching YouTube today, nobody really wants to share information. And everybody wants the fame for themselves. And you know what? It ain't about fame. This whole thing is about getting a species recognized and getting them protected. And that's what this whole thing's about, man. I really want to up our game here at Outdoor University, and I've been thinking about it for a couple hours now on how we can do that. And I think we need to start expanding with other research groups. And I know I said it before. I'll never collaborate. I've said it. Blah, blah, blah. Here we go. I'm going to start getting comments, whatever. But I think we're at a point where we're starting to hit we're starting to be stagnant. Calabrese, I see you. You got to go out and get everything. The cave tonight, and that'll be up, that'll up your game. Well, the cave thing's already solved. You already know the rules on the cave with the 1,000 subscribers thing. I understand all that, but we need to start sharing research. And that's a problem that I've noticed here with a lot of the Bigfoot research groups. They want to keep it to themselves. I mean, you guys are smart. You know that, the original research area was West Branch. You know that Old Man Whistler's is, adjacent property. All you got to do is push up Google Maps. So, Old Man Whistler's ain't a secret. Everybody already knows that. The Geosite has to be a secret because I was asked to, so I don't have a choice in that. But, I'd like to get to the point where we can start collaborating on research. And when I say research, I'm talking about longitude, latitude, relative to size. We know that the skunk ape is smaller than, the ones in the Pacific Northwest. Is there a different foot morphology, involved? Are there subspecies? See, we really know nothing about it. Everybody has been caught up in just the fascination of there is a large hairy primate in North America. Instead of understanding, is there subspecies of this large primate in North America? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's something that we need to start getting back to here at Outdoor University. And we need to start focusing a lot more, especially now that winter's coming. I think they're going to start moving back into that public land area, which if they do that, that's public land, guys. That means I can take people. You know what I'm saying? And I can show you what I see. I got the camera in my hands. You see what I see, but you don't feel what I feel. You don't feel the electricity in the air. You don't feel the sense of your hair standing up on the back of your neck when you know something's watching you. You don't, you see the eye shine, but you don't see the silhouette of the thing doing this behind the tree. You don't see all that. You know what I'm saying? Because the camera don't let you do that. So I think we need to, up our game here, guys. I really do. Because, I don't know. I just think it's the way it needs to be. there's no reason that you should hide research from other research groups. Scientists don't hide research from other scientists. You understand? They don't. Breakthroughs happen, and science is science. All right, it dictates itself. People don't dictate it; the facts dictate it. You have a hypothesis, you put it into practice, and if it works, then it becomes a theory, and then once you can replicate, then that becomes science, and we need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Here at Outdoor University, and I think we need to start a new trend here in this community because I've been watching all these Bigfoot researchers out here, and like I told you before, I'm not a Bigfoot researcher. I'm not. It's kind of dictating it that way, but I'm really not, guys. I'm just some dumb redneck with a fishing pole that happens to know where there's Sasquatch, and happen to know that they're real, and happens to walk into the woods brave enough with a camera and go live. That's all. There's nothing special about me. The special thing about this channel is you guys, So, with that being said, I'd like us all on Sunday when we have our next Bigfoot and Coffee. We're going to address on how we're going to up our game with, this research and how we're going to gain more research. Because the more research you gain, even if it's from other researchers, okay, the more data you get, the broader your square becomes. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Now we can come up with a behavior pattern. That's how you come up with animal behavior. That's what I do. I'm an animal behaviorist. And that's what I feel like I'm starting to get away from. I feel that Old Man Whistlers is stunting us. So we need to start going to the Geosite. We need to start gifting. We need to try, I'm already the aggressor. We need to try, the gifter. We need to try both aspects and see what results work, how they react, and everything else. That's just what I think we need to do. You know what I'm saying? He says, I second Biggie. I just think we need to expand this research a little more. I think, we're starting to get a stale and a flat pattern. When you're doing research, you need new data. If you just go over the same data, you're not going to get any results, man. That's just a fact, You're right. We need more data from the Geosite. I agree, V, 100%. We need to know what the behavior is with an aggressor, what the behavior is with a gifter, okay? So we can see the intelligence of these things. Because what that's going to do is, it's going to show us if they can read emotions. Look, if you're in a room with somebody that don't like you, you can feel that. That's truth. You can feel that negativity. Can Sasquatch feel that? They are animals. That is correct, Daniel. They are animals. But I'm going to tell you right now, I've looked in the eyes of a white-tailed deer, okay, several times, lots of them. Knowing I'm not going to shoot that doe, she didn't bother. But that buck, knowing I'm going to shoot him, he had a different reaction because he can feel it. You know what I'm saying? They know when they're prey. They know when they're safe. And I'm assuming that Sasquatch are intelligent enough to know that too. Same thing, and Jane Goodall will tell you with the gorillas. You know what I'm saying? If you have aggressive look on your face, or if you stare them in the eyes at the wrong time, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? There's different results. So anyways, Butch Grimes says, they're not animals, they are people. I don't agree with that, but okay. So you are saying you don't want to be a redneck with a fishing pole. That's not what I'm saying at all. I am a redneck with a fishing pole, and that's fact. You need to spend a week or more at a time to study. That's right. Randy says, anything you can do to help at home on computer we'll be glad to do. I mean, I'm just thinking, ideas, guys. That's what I'm thinking, We already know that we're the aggressor at Old Man Whistler's. I'm about to put a lot of the Geosite stuff up now. We're going to start going live from the Geosite. So we need to figure out what we're going to, and I've said this before. I mean, y'all can sit here and complain, but we need to figure out what we're going to gift, how we're going to gift, what we're going to do. I've told you this is your channel. Okay. So it can't just be all my ideas because we ain't going to get anywhere if it's just one man's idea. Look at all the other Bigfoot researchers that's been doing it since the 70s. Ain't nobody's got results with their own idea. We need to expand our box, man. We need multiple ideas. When you go to launch a product, what do? You start an idea stream. You get a bunch of people in a room that come up with ideas, blah, blah, blah. I ain't got to tell you guys this. You guys are smart enough, to know all this already. So we have to start coming up with plans for the Geosite. Okay, because I really want to. I'm telling you guys, man, you guys are going to love this Geosite. You really are. The behavior is totally, totally different. That's the first time today that I actually heard a Sasquatch yell. Man, that was wow. I mean, you hear recordings and everything else, and you always think, that might be real, that might not be real. Bro, I'm telling you right now, I heard the Ohio call. It sounded just like it today. And that got me, and that got my brain just, you know what I'm saying? Being, the behaviorist that I am, that got me thinking, man. I'm thinking, okay, we got to figure this out, because they don't do that at Old Man Whistler's. Why? Why don't they do that? We've never had an Ohio howl at Old Man Whistler's. We've had grunts, we've had snorts, we've had whoops. We've never had that kind of activity at Old Man Whistler's. Why is that? Is it because it's a different area? Is it where they live? And over here, and when you get the Ohio calls, is that a breeding area? We don't know. We have no idea. See, and that's what we need to start figuring out, because when you start putting pieces of that puzzle together, you can come up with a behavior pattern. When you have a behavior pattern, then you can start targeting better, and we'll start getting better. Pics will start getting better. Film will start getting better. Everything else. I know I'm not answering your comments, and everybody's beating me up, but I just gotta, say this. We really need to consider what we're doing about the Geosite, because I just don't want this to just go, Charles is going to take us here and do this and this. I told you guys this is your channel, transparency, and I ain't lying to you when I tell you that. This is your channel. We are all, as a community, going to come up with a plan for the Geosite. I went out there today and I put a board out, in a designated area. So they're going to see it. They're going to know, okay, this is new, and we're going to start gifting on it. So we need to figure it out, At Old Man Whistler's, those Bigfoots are the grave keepers. Never thought of that. There's a lot of mounds there, man. I mean, go back through all the footage, guys. There's a lot of different mounds there. You know what I'm saying? The plan of 2 different approaches. Yeah, that's a good plan, because we're going to get research. That's right. You know what I'm saying? They don't want anyone to know that they're there. Oh, well, of course they don't. Charles, did you see our one-eyed squatch on the IR footage? No, I haven't. Squatch topic, I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? Skunk ape. Biggie needs to be with you. I thought about that. And I mean, if anybody on this channel, deserves it, it would be Biggie, and you guys are going to beat me up for this one, but also Tracy Dover, because Tracy's been here, I think, even before Bigfoot was on this channel. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know, we need to figure that one out, Frank, I see you there. Hey, Charles, do you think you could get a camera on your back by filming behind you? I do that sometimes. If you've noticed, I'll act like I'm filming forward, and I'll actually film behind me, and I'll move the camera. I do that sometimes, guys. You know what I'm saying? Um, he says, Squatch Topic says, I vote for Biggie. Charles, you know they are there. I know they're there. But we got to, it's not just about, okay, look, I got one, boom. I mean, it walks right out in front of you. That's cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now we got one on film, but we still got no data. The scientific community ain't going to just take a film. They're not, man. When you approach them, you're going to have to approach them with morphology on the foot. You're going to have to approach them with DNA. You're going to have to approach them with video evidence. You're going to have to approach them with, data that is backed, behavior data. You're just going to have to do, that's how science works, guys. So we need more than just, Squatch Topic, what's your YouTube name? Daniel Calabrese says, so, I mean, we just got to figure it out. That's all I'm asking, guys. Let's start coming up with some ideas. And then when we have Bigfoot and coffee on Sunday, we're going to go ahead and figure out, what we should do. Because I want to start taking you guys to the Geosite. When I was there today, I was so excited today when I was there. I want to start going to the Geosite. It's always old man whistlers, old man whistlers, old man whistlers. And we're just getting the same results. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, and I've said this before, I don't think they're going to hurt me. But I also believe that you can only push these things so far before it does happen. Okay. I've already been bashed in the face twice. I just got growled at and a deer leg thrown at me the other day. So, I mean, what more? I mean, if they do wind up just coming out and ripping my arms off, we got an issue, man, So that's something we really need to consider, guys, because you're only going to push them so far. And then you're going to get results that you're not looking for, Will it prove the species is real? Maybe. Will I get it on film? Oh, yeah, I will. And will it be entertainment? Sure. But that doesn't change the facts. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get, it's all about, data, data. Just get more info, so we can base a line, you know what I'm saying, on behavior. I mean, look at what we knew about the largemouth bass back in the 70s compared to what we know about the largemouth bass right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's upped our game 100%. I think you need to take a cooked rack of ribs to the Geosite. Part 1. I like ribs, though, as long as I get a couple, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Geosite, we're gonna do some gifting. Now, I know what she grows in the garden. Maybe in the wintertime when those vegetables ain't available, maybe that would be a good way to get in there too. You know what I'm saying? I know she grows green beans. I know she grows a little bit of sweet corn. I know she grows a bunch of tomatoes. Okay. I've told you this before. The woman has a picture of a Sasquatch eating a tomato, man. I've seen it. I've told you this before. So maybe in the winter, when that garden dies off, we start giving them, the veggies that she actually targets. Maybe we could get some really good results with trail cams or whatever we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just thinking, I'm just saying. I'm just running out of ideas for this Geosite, and I need you guys right now. This is a community. Something happens, we bring it to the community. So we need to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Sorry that I haven't been getting to your guys' comments. I just want to let you know that Sunday we are going to have a serious conversation about what we should do here and what we should start gifting at the Geosite. Biggie, what's going on? So we need to know what we're going to start doing, what we're going to start gifting. I'd like to do a color thing. We can see what kind of colors they like. That tells us, a lot about their vision. Maybe a touch test, whether, do they like soft things? There you go. Honey, why not honey, Biggie? Maybe they like sweet over sour. We don't know this. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows. That's what I'm saying. We need to build this pyramid of data. We have to, guys. You know, she has the hives. What are you talking about there? I don't think we should push the animals at the Geosite too much. We're not. We're going to be gifters at the Geosite, V. We're not. We're already aggressors at Old Man Whistlers. We're going to do the exact opposite at the Geosite. We're going to be gifters. We're going to go in there with a lot of respect. Peanut butter sandwiches. There we go. We could try that. That's, there's another good idea. Spend some time at the Geosite. That's what I plan on doing. But we have to go in there with a game plan. We just can't walk up in there willy-nilly and expect to see a Sasquatch. That's not going to happen, CP, what's going on? You need to figure out what are used to eating and what they're not used to eating in the garden. I already know that. I already know what she grows in the garden, okay? If you go back and look on some of the old lives, some of the old stuff, you'll see, honey is a great idea. How about ranchy, rotten, dead chicken? We could see. We don't know. Maybe they do eat that. We don't know, Marbles. Now I've seen another group do marbles, and I've seen them have good results with blue, the color blue. And if you remember, that's the color I put on that keychain, blue. I put that stick, then I put the hair, and then I wrapped it, and I put that blue on there, guys, if you remember that. You know what I'm saying? So fish, there you go, Fish, that's probably something that they naturally eat is fish. So when are we going out? We're going out tomorrow night. I already told you guys that earlier. So we are going out tomorrow night for a hunt. The love peanut butter sandwiches, balloons. That's what I'm saying. See, we can start coming up with all kinds of stuff and see what they do. You know what I'm saying? And I got to thinking, and I can't remember who it was that said spray foam. Not that I need hair, because I got a bunch of it. Not that I need DNA, but that is a good way. Stick a can of spray foam out there. Because what if they squeeze it and it gets on them? They're going to pull it off, and it's going to pull the hair off of them. Now you got DNA. Now you got hair. You see, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing, Crawfish. Yeah, some of my crawfish chowder. No way. That stuff don't make it around here. I eat that stuff. I love that stuff, They gave you back the glow stick. That's correct. They did, Blue helium balloons. We could try that. I mean, voodoo witch dolls, homemade. I don't know about all that, Biggie. Now you're just getting weird on me, Watch Arkansas Bigfoot a few times. Arkansas Bigfoot. See if I can find that here. I'll watch that Arkansas Bigfoot.
That's still down there?
We'll figure that one out here in a minute. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're going to try to be gifters on this new site, because I know I'm going to go in and y'all going to say, scream at them, yell at them, shake trees, because you're used to that behavior from me at Old Man Whistlers, but we can't do that at the Geosite, guys, we got to try different things, DA, look at you. No evil. I'm reading here, guys. I'm sorry I haven't got to your comments. I tried it at my spot, and it don't work. What don't work, Biggie? You gotta spray stuff with the stuff from glow sticks and then use black lights. I seen that. I think it was, Finding Bigfoot did that. I seen that one. Foam is impossible to get off. Had to lose at work. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. They're going to grab it. They're going to rip it off of their hair, and they're going to throw it onto the ground once it dries. And then now, guess what? Now you have hair in the foam, which means you're going to have DNA because it's going to pull it straight out with the follicle. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll have to figure that one out. The shaking of trees and acting aggressive. Oh, yeah. It don't work at your spot. See, that's what I'm saying. It probably don't work at every spot, fly strips. I can't remember which one of you guys said fly strips, Yeah, they might eat it, Yeah, well, let's hope they don't do that. I don't think they would. They probably taste it and spit it out. You know what I'm saying? So, glue traps. There you go. Biggie don't have a male at his site. All right. It says wrap tape around the tree, sticky side out. There you go. There's another one. The most that you have captured of Bigfoot has been on a day hunt in a tree stand. That's true, you know. But you guys, now we got a thermal, so that's really not true. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been pretty close. Look at that one hunt when I was about 30 yards away and that thing was behind a tree and that was night, you know, and it was looking right at me. Trail cam. Yeah, we are going to use trail cams, you know. Tie Mr. Anderson to the tree covered in honey. There we go. Here, you know, here we start that, you know. Bring in, give them rovers and logs so they can throw them. Yeah, hit me in the face with them. Yeah, that would crazy. But I'm just saying, guys, you know, so Sunday, start coming up with some ideas on, and it's not just about gifting anything. You know, think about it. What research can we gain from the things that we gift? All right. So, Charles, you will have to go back and read it. I did it in a 5-part message. Okay. All right. Trail cams are a lot of money. I have, dude, I got, you don't even know, bro. I got trail cams on trail cams on trail cams. I got trail cams, a lot of them. You know, when I say a lot of them, I mean a lot of them. Will you have the thermal tomorrow? Yes, I will, Frank. We are taking the thermal with us. You know, stay on. You got almost 80 people watching. I mean, it is what it is. You know, you both wear pink bikinis. Mitch, I don't know what to even say about that. You know, you've seen them all. Hit the like button. God Breezy says, but anyways, Sunday in Bigfoot, guys, we are going to start coming up with a game plan because I really feel that we need to come up with some kind of a game plan. To be honest with you, I don't think we should just go in there willy-nilly and say, start throwing things at these things with no research behind it. That is what amateurs do, and frankly, that's what an idiot does. You know, go in there and give something and that you don't understand why you're doing it or what's the research behind it, you know, or what's the method behind it. That's just doesn't make any sense to me. If you know anything about Schrodinger's cat, research it, check it out. You know, you'll learn a little bit. Put on some Laffy Taffy. I like Laffy Taffy, actually. Take batteries. I got it. We got it all. I went out and bought a bunch of portable like cell phone charger things. So we are going to take those. Are you still planning to release a documentary? Yes, I am. Matter of fact, I worked on it a little bit today. Not much, but I did work on it a little bit today. We are releasing a documentary here at Outdoor University. I'd like to have at least 1 year under our belt of Sasquatch hunting before we just go release a documentary. You know, and then people go, well, these dumbasses haven't even been researching in a year. I don't want that to happen. So we're going to at least have a year under our belt before that documentary is released. A war drum sound. There you go. Biggie. Tony wasn't bad last night. Oh, you mean Mikey wasn't bad last night? Tornicasa. Sorry, got to go. I will catch up later. Stay safe. CP, you have a good night, man. And be safe and be careful. And may God bless you in everything you do in life. All right. He got some responses. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Just for the record, man, I was against that. I didn't want him going there by himself. You guys haven't seen part 3 or part 4 yet. To be honest, I couldn't believe that he went by himself. I was 100% against that, but he was determined. that's why I let it happen. Because part 3 and part 4 is there's definitely something there, guys. I don't want to reveal too much. All I'm saying is you got to just wait for them to come out. That's all. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and reveal everything to you. It's, Indian flute music at the Geosite. Okay. Or maybe some Native American chanting. Because they're, maybe they're used to that, Mr. Anderson isn't here. So, or is he here? Oh, yeah. I love you guys. It's Mr. Anderson. There you are, Mr. Anderson. How are you today? So, I'm just, trying to collaborate with everybody. The Unexplained University says, hi, guys. All right. I'm just trying to find out what we're really going to do here because I just don't want to go up in there all willy-nilly. And I said this to Mr. Anderson the other day. I said, I kind of fell into Old Man Whistler's, but the Geosite's a different story. Okay. That was a site that I think, God allowed me to have. And I think we need to approach it in a totally different manner so we can get 2 different types of research in. I think that's going to totally, benefit Outdoor University and not DA. Thank you. Everybody thank DA. $2. You know what I'm saying? Right on, DA. I love it when you do that, man. That $2 matters. It really does. You think it don't, but it does to me. I just think that we are going to advance so far with 2 different types of behavior in there. And I'm talking me, with, being the aggressor and being the gifter. I think we'll be able to see how these things react to kindness and aggression. And I think that's not only, do I think that'll benefit Outdoor University? I think that'll benefit every Sasquatch researcher out there, to be honest with you, because I know of no other Sasquatch researcher that has 2 research areas and does 2 different techniques in it. I don't know of any, and I don't think there is, to be honest with you. So, and if you happen to see one, then they learned it from me because they watched this video. But I think it would be real beneficial to the community, because we are a community here, This is maybe a mirror at the gift site. That would be good. And then put a trail cam on it. I mean, I'm sure they know what they look like, but what their kind looks like, but do they know what they look like? Do they ever, have they ever seen themselves with, and have self-awareness going, and as they touch their face and move their lips? I mean, see, that's the kind of stuff that interests me. That's, that's all behavior, man. And when you have that behavior information, you can target them better. The motto here at Outdoor University is behavior equals location. Location equals presentation. Presentation equals success. That's Outdoor University's motto. That's been their motto before Sasquatch was here. It's all about animal behavior. You cannot catch a largemouth bass in the parking lot of Burger King. Now, if you want a burger, that's probably the place to be. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that simple. But anyways, I just wanted to touch base with everybody here. I'm going to go ahead and get off here and eat some dinner because I just made me some squirrel stew and I'm about to eat some. So I just wanted to touch base, let everybody know that I love every single one of you and that I am blessed to be part of this community and that I thank you that you will dedicate your time to this channel, your money, your love, and everything else. Scott Carpenter, I have been watching Scott Carpenter. I have. And you're not the first one. You're not the first one to say that, Butch. There's a bunch of people that, told me earlier on, to watch Scott Carpenter. And I have been watching him, I think I got a Ohio call down. Oh, you think you got it down? Watch today's earlier live, Biggie. That's what it sounds like when I was like, "Ooh, yeah," you know what I'm saying? But anyways, someone tried that on a different channel. Don't remember which one. I just started watching Squatch Watchers. Yeah, I seen that. They just put something up. We don't come to the Squatch comes us or something. I seen that one earlier today. I watched it. Thanks, Charles. Anyways, please, please take a kid fishing, guys. You can change your life. And when I tell you that, you think I'm bullshitting you. Another $1 for the swear jar. Excuse me. You think I'm lying, but my grandmother took me fishing when I was young, and it taught me something and gave me something to fall back on when life got real stressful. I could hit that water. I could disappear from the world for a minute and regain my thoughts. And it was nice just to know that somebody was interested in me. And that changed a lot of things for me. You know what I'm saying? So, damn fly. Take a kid fishing. Thank a vet, because they fought for your country. Small carbon footprint. And remember, I'm Charles Mills, and I'm with Outdoor University, and I'm here by myself. Anyways, I love every single one of you, and I will see all of you in the great outdoors. Now, if I can find my mouse.